Also, well, I guess it depends on which hand he was holding the switch in. I was gonna say, like, he's out on a stage where people can see him. If he had a switch in his right hand, which was facing the stage, it would have been very noticeable. You would see, someone would have seen him pressing it, but I guess maybe he was holding it in the left hand. The piano plays non-stop. Oh, I guess I hear it. I heard the piano there for a second. It's just that whatever that thing, I think it's the guitar. It's just, it sounds much more louder than the piano. So I get distracted. Oh, my head hurts. Okay, he couldn't have pressed the switch. Well, Mr. Justice, the piano does seem to be playing when the guitar catches fire. Well, it's okay. We all make mistakes sometimes. Apollo? Were you wrong? I can't be wrong. Everything makes perfect sense. How could it all just... Strange. What's strange? No, it's just... Something's odd about that performance there. Odd? Oh my god, Cliffy, I just fucking speak up. Clearly, there's... Oh god. Sorry. Mr. Justice, if Machitobaye didn't press that switch, then he could not have been the accomplice you claim he is. But everything points to it. Every fact says that he's the accomplice. You got the facts wrong, man. Here are some facts for you. Gavin's guitar is on fire, but the pianist didn't press that switch. In other words, your story is full of holes. Mr. Justice, let's hear your final opinion on this matter now. Was the defendant, Machitobaye, the accomplice? Your answer will reflect on everything you've said here. Give it some thought. Apollo, if Machi's not the accomplice, then our whole case is ruined. I know that. It has to be him. He was the only one who could have helped the smuggler. He had to have pressed the switch. Well, you better find a way to prove it. What do I do? What do I do? There has to be something that doesn't fit. Something odd. Something odd? Wait a second. Fucking god damn it. I love this game so much, but man, it does stupid things. Cliffy literally just... What? You thought of something? What was Gavin saying just now? Strange? God, what's strange? No, it's just... Something's odd about the performance there. Why did it take Trucy to say odd for you to be like, huh, wait a minute, Clever also said something was odd. There must be something odd. Like, fucking hell, Apollo. It's not much to go on, but it's all I've got. What exactly did he hear that was odd? Have you come up with something, Mr. Justice? May I remind you that everything rests on this. Can you prove Machitobaye pressed that switch? Let's hear your final answer. Can you prove that Machitobaye pressed that switch? Yes, I can prove it. I don't know if you call this proof per se, but I can prove it was possible. Then, as prosecutor, it falls to me to ask you to show us the evidence supporting this. Airforehead, you're sure about this? Ha! Accept it. There's no evidence, man. Let's see your evidence, Mr. Justice. On what do you base your claim that the defendant pressed that switch? It's one of two things that I have to present, but I'm gonna assume it's this. Okay. The basis for my claim is music, Your Honor. Music? What about music? Let's listen to the piano part around the time when the switch was to be pressed. Right before the guitar burst into flame. Oh, please don't make me point it out. I hear a piano being played. But doesn't it sound kind of simple? Oh, thank God I didn't have to do it. I was very concerned that I was gonna have to point out the part where it gets too simple. I don't think I would have been able to discern it, which is ironic because the only instrument I've ever played, I practiced as a child, was the piano. I ain't know shit. I don't know music at all. Simple? I think I know what he's suggesting. You think Machi could have played that part with one hand? One hand? He only needed one hand. He only needed one hand to press that switch. He could have played the piano with the other. Ha! What? Or rather, ha! What, so you're some kind of piano savant? Actually no. Then what do you know? You can't play a part like that with one hand. Eric. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about here. Clavier, come on. Wait, I know. Hey, Trucy. Yeah? You got something? Mr. Wright, your father, he's a pianist. Could he? Oh, Daddy? He couldn't play a part like that even if he had 3 hands. So sorry. So sad for you. No, not really. Huh? That was just the easy way to prove it. There's always the hard way. Man, how are you gonna prove whether you played it with 1 hand or 2? You can't! I admit, it'll be rather difficult to prove. But it's highly likely he was playing with 1 hand. How do you know that? The clue is what Prosecutor Gavin described as sounding odd. What sounded odd? I'll bet we can tell by listening to a certain part of the song. Oh no. No way. Oh no, you are gonna make me play something. Well, it seems we've come to the moment of truth at last. Let's hear what Mr. Justice has to say for himself. Show us the part that proves the defendant was playing with 1 hand. Right before the guitar burst into flame. Machi was definitely playing one-handed just before the guitar caught fire. And one section of the song proves it. Wait, what? Oh no, this is the thing I was dreading! Okay, so this time we have to choose part of the song. Now, I think the idea is that I have to choose a part of the song that was using the same chord or same key hitting, whatever, as the pleasure part. Which the other part would be where it sings guitar guitar. Which is here, I think. The only question is, I don't know if I'm supposed to... Wait. I can't click on it. I can't click on it. I can't listen to it. Okay, it's one of 2 then. It's either this or this. So I'm gonna present the... Okay, no. No. It's not. Okay. What? Are you telling me I need to press the part where it... Oh my god. It just played this, didn't it? Wait a minute. I'm not reading this because I'm flabbergasted. Am I really supposed to pick the part where Apollo literally just played for us? Literally the part where Apollo just played for us. The simple... Okay, it's not. Okay, well, at least it's not at least it's not fucking like penalizing me. Okay. So it was telling me to choose the part of the song where it was playing, where it sounded simple. But did Apollo literally just not played for us before? I mean, also I got it wrong, so clearly I wasn't thinking about it, but also it shouldn't be... I don't get it. I don't get it. Whatever. I don't get it. I'm moving on. Prosecutor Gavin, I'm sure you've realized by now just what it was that sounded odd to you. As I'm sure you've realized it yourself, L4head. Realized what? I'll demonstrate. Let's listen to the part in question again, shall we? Pay particular attention to the but a fleeting melody phrase. And I couldn't even listen to the song again to even hear it, so I was like... It's that part where it only plays like maybe like 1 or 2 keys. Man, how many times do we have to listen to the same thing? You're right. Enough of that. Let's listen to another section, shall we? Another section? The guitar bursts into flames at the end of the second verse. Let's listen to the same spot in the first verse. Pay attention to "Oh, that night in your embrace." That's a two-handed. I can hear the chord. God, whatever. I think because in my mind, the way I envisioned it is that I envisioned it that once the switch was hit, like the second the switch was hit, then the guitar caught on fire. But I guess here it's saying that the switch was hit and that it caught on fire like 15 seconds later. Because at that time the stage wasn't raised. Wait, no. Oh no, I'm getting confused. Hold up. Not 15 seconds. It was like a few seconds. Like maybe like 5 seconds, right? Because the part where it played the simple verse of the song, Clavier was still playing the guitar. This was before he pulled off Lemoire's robe and threw it across the stage, right? So there was a few seconds from in between him pressing the switch and to guitar getting caught on fire, which means at some point there was a fire lit in the guitar and Clavier just didn't notice it. Technicalities. Don't think about it, me. Don't think about it. I love this game. I swear I do. But play verse 2 again. Yeah, so by there, it was clicked. There, did you see that? Did you hear that, I mean? I can't believe Clavier was playing the guitar with that thing on fire. Like, with it having been lit on fire, as if he didn't notice it. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Technicalities. Whatever. They feel the same, true. But they're clearly very different. What? Well put, Your Honor. The phrase in verse 2 is quite simple. But the same phrase in verse 1 has high and low notes. You'd have to use 2 hands to play that for sure. What's that prove? I would think you know that by now. This is why I hate dealing with amateurs, man. So the 2 verses at different arrangements happens all the time. Clavier could have easily brought this up because the music was written by him, wasn't it? Or was the music... who made the music? Oh no, he wrote the lyrics. Lemoire made the music. You could have asked fucking Lemoire then. Whatever, never mind. Not this time, Diane. There's no point in changing an arrangement if you can't hear it clearly. And that wasn't the point. I had them play specifically so that the piano would stay in the background. Oh! See, he even admits that the piano doesn't stand out. How am I supposed to discern that? Curse my untrained ears. That was what I noticed. Why should the same phrase sound slightly different? I asked myself. Now ask yourself why Machi changed how he played. And there's only one answer. He needed a free hand in order to press the switch. Whatever that sound is. Order! 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 I believe this ties all the facts together. Well, Prosecutor Gavin? Yes, quite. Though, personally, this comes as a terrible disappointment. Heh. What? No comeback? I can't believe it. I finally did it. I shut him up. Very well. Barring an objection from the prosecution, I will now state the court's opinion on this matter. Good show, Sleeves. No, great show. I tried with that laugh. I really did. Is that over? I don't like where he looks so happy. You tell him, Gavin. Tell him what's so disappointing. Personally, I'm terribly disappointed. In you, Air Forehead. Fuck you. Fuck you. We were working together just fine just now, and now you're turning the tables. Fuck you, Clavier. I love you. Kisses. And double and triple kisses for Apollo. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Because he needs more love than Clavier does, apparently. Uh-huh. Me? Yes. Don't get me wrong. Your case is solid. The facts all check out. But even now, you have yet to show us a single piece of decisive evidence. Yeah, but the facts! Anyone can see it was him! Unfortunately, anyone does not include the law. I'm afraid your case doesn't cut it. But... 1,000 facts might point towards the same conclusion. But without decisive evidence, it's not proof. That's the rule under our current legal system. I don't believe it! It doesn't seem as though the defense has any more evidence to present. Haha, Oh, I think if he did, we would have already seen it a long ways back.
It is unfortunate, but at present, this court is unable to acknowledge your accusation.
What? The truth is staring us all right in the face. Why can't they see it? What's the point of a legal system that protects criminals? Apollo, remember what Daddy said?
It won't be easy proving he did it, especially not under the current court system.
So what do I do?
Like I said, good luck. Be aware that it might be impossible to prove his guilt by conventional methods.
Ugh.
Every man has an igniter inside him. Find Darien Crescent's igniter and set it off.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We should light the man on fire. I wonder what he meant by every man's igniter. I think he just meant a weak spot, no? The kind of thing that makes that a single spark can turn into a wildfire of emotion. I won't be able to press him further by conventional means. I've got to find the weak spot in this guy. Something fatal.
So, can I get back to work now or what?
It may not look like I got a lot of time on it. It may look like I got a lot of time on my hands. But I got no more time to play pretend with this deadweight attorney.
Well, Mr. Justice, we've come this far without decisive evidence. This witness won't be coming back to the stand once we let him go.
Every man has an igniter. This is it. This is where Apollo was gonna light the man on fire. I can feel it.
Huh?
Didn't you say the better the guitar, the brighter it burns, Prosecutor Gavin?
Ah, yes. Good guitars are kept dry, is why. That provides the best sound.
Even a small spark could cause irreparable damage. Your plan has an igniter in it too, Detective. It was there from the very beginning.
What?
Fighting time, Justice. If you blow this one, he'll be out of your hands for good. Go for it, Apollo. What, and this igniter's supposed to come burn me up? That's almost poetic there, Mr. Attorney.
All the better. I'm rather fond of poetry.
And I intend to hear this one through to the very end.
Forehead, you are accusing this man, Darien Crescent, of 2 crimes. The murder of Mr. Latouche and the smuggling of a Borginian cocoon.
This is your last chance to prove your case.
This trial has already run on for far too long. Mr. Justice, this will be my last warning. I have to take my nap. The moment this igniter of yours turns out to be a dud. It's the moment this cross-examination ends.
I'm just gonna save just in case, because I know the answer. I just don't know exactly, like, if I don't know if I'm gonna present the right thing to it. I wonder if you know, audience. Do you know what they're about to try to allude to?
Understood.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then let's have at it. Show us the basis for these accusations against Darien Crescent.
Okay, this is really my last chance. The key that will take apart Darien Crescent's plan is... Okay. I got it. Your igniter isn't a piece of evidence.
Huh? So what is...
It is true that I couldn't show decisive evidence. But perhaps what I needed to prove my case was something else.
You mean a witness?
Proving his guilt is a tall order. But I've got just the person to do it.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Who is this person who can prove Darien Crescent's guilt?
The one person who can prove Darien Crescent's guilt is the defendant, Machitobaye.
Your client? Again?
Sorry, I just need to put on chapstick and my lips are dry as fuck. Moisturize your lips, kids. It's the winter time. Machitobaye was an accomplice to the cocoon smuggling plot. Without him, Darien Crescent could not have gotten the cocoon. Furthermore, he can easily prove that the one who plotted to smuggle that cocoon is the real criminal in this case.
How so?
It would require just one of the very cocoons Mr. Latouche was looking for. With the cooperation of the Republic of Virginia, we could burn a cocoon. The burnt cocoon would leave a particular residue. A residue we would, no doubt, also find inside the burnt out guitar.
Aha! Very scientific of you.
Oh, Emma would be so proud. Where is she? Is she in the gallery? Thus, if Machitobaye acknowledges his agreement with Darien Crescent concerning the attempted smuggling of Borginian cocoon, The case is solved! Darian's laughing again! Your unrelenting passion is remarkable. You really want to get me, don't you? Too bad you'll never be able to. Why not? The little key tickler... Oh my god, so inappropriate. The little key tickler won't acknowledge anything. Especially not anything to do with cocoon smuggling.
What's this all about?
Taking a cocoon out of the country means death. By Borginian law. Yeah, see? If our pianist really was a smuggler, then testifying about it would be suicide. Believe me, he's not talking. But you're wrong, Detective Preston. What? It's the other way around. If Machi doesn't admit to smuggling here, he's in deep trouble. Huh? How? Look, if Machi admits to smuggling here, then he'll be tried in our courts by our laws.
That's assuming that the Republic of Borginia doesn't try to, what's the word? Extradite him? What is the word when like countries take like transport back their citizens to hold their trials in their countries to avoid a different type of sentence? That's a thing, right? Is it extradition? Extradition? Whatever. Never mind. I don't know why I'm trying to pretend like I know anything.
You don't get the death penalty for smuggling in our country. The victim in this case was an undercover Interpol agent. I'm sure that news has already reached Borginia, and they're likely to broadcast our dealings in court today, including the part about the Borginian cocoon.
Yeah, but...
But if Machi doesn't admit to smuggling now, he'll eventually be picked up by the Borginian police. And it's not like he's in any danger in our court. We're not going to find him guilty of murder here, not now.
Well, how many years do you get for being guilty of smuggling, though? He's also not a citizen here. Can you arrest someone here when you're not a citizen and keeping them here? Doesn't he eventually have to go back to his country? Is he gonna give up being a Borginian? Whatever. I don't know. Why am I thinking of the details of this?
Yeah, but you can't do this. You can't accuse me. Maybe the law doesn't allow it. But who's going to think you're really innocent after hearing this trial? You piece of fucking shit, you stupid piece of garbage ass, motherfucking rocket ass, shark ass, fucking fake ass, motherfucking simp bitch. Wait. The same goes for Machi Tobaye. The cocoon smuggling, your entire plan? Machi Tobaye knows everything. There's only one way out of it for him. And that's to acknowledge his own crime. The crime of cocoon smuggling.
There it is. There's the police coming for you. I think it's actually an ambulance, but they're coming for you.
Don't worry there. I'll get you out of the country. I'll set you up someplace. A hidden mansion. Real nice. You want a house made out of cookies? Or no, a house made out of pianos? Come on.
A house made out of pianos would be so fucking expensive, Darian. I don't think you're...
Please! Don't talk!
Oh, that hurt. What a boring ass, like, defeat sprite of his. His hair is only slightly furled. Like, it should be, like, completely loose.
Darian, I consider that my last session with you. We rocked. I'm guessing we can treat that outburst as a confession. Uh-oh, he's laughing again. There's a kind of sick desperation in it now, though.
Well, have you been listening to today's trial?
Yes.
And you'll talk? You'll tell this court everything?
I didn't want it to turn out this way. But I'm not the kind of lawyer that can overlook a crime. Today's trial was all for your benefit, you know. I see no reason why you should hesitate now. I knew. From beginning, I knew. Machi. Situation. I cannot explain. But money. I need it. Very much money.
Today's trial raises a delicate issue with our legal system. The only thing definite in a court of law is evidence. This is the golden rule. However,
it has become apparent that not all things can be tried by this standard.
Should another case of this sort surface, we may have to consider an alternate system by which to administer justice. Anyway, Mr. Machitobaye.
Yes.
I promise you will receive a fair trial by the laws of our country. And, with regard to the current charges for the murder of Mr. Altus, this court is prepared to announce a verdict.
Wow! Bright blue eyes! I thank you. I only lie, but you see truth. You find truth.
That's our job. Very well. This court finds the defendant Machitobaye
not guilty. Yay!
Court is adjourned.
Oh my god, we did it, guys. We did it. Kind of. We did it. Mostly did it. We mostly did it. He's innocent of murder, but he's still going to jail for something. Maybe? I don't know how many years you get for smuggling. Maybe he could get, like, fucking parole or something.
He's also only 14, right? So he's gonna be tried as a juvie. Or minor. Whatever. I said that before.
I wonder what will happen to Machi. Well, he did smuggle a cocoon out of Virginia. I guess there'll be another trial here.
All's well that ends well. Who's that? Who's saying that? Oh, hey, Nick, you've been here? You were here?
Daddy! I owe you both my thanks. Lemore? My, is something wrong? I'm sorry. Machi was your partner on stage, your friend. Yes, I thought of him as my own son. Even now, I do. Yet, now that he's going to jail, I must disown him as my son.
Nah, she would never.
Something got a hold of him. Something evil. I see that. And he must pay for what he has done. Is that not how it should be? I'm still sorry. Do not be sorry. You have given me courage.
Courage?
I am considering an eye operation.
It was my suggestion, actually. You don't know her. Why were you fraternizing with her? You haven't been here at all.
You mean you'll be able to see again?
Can you get surgery for eyes that are... never mind. Never mind. Forget it. It's anime laws. Who cares?
It's funny. I have always been afraid of the light. Light seems so harsh, so unforgiving.
According to the doctor, Lemore lost her sight due to some kind of accident. An accident?
As you know, I suffer from amnesia. I fear that if I could see, perhaps it would open my eyes to the truth I have been running from. I was scared.
You know what changed her mind? Hearing your defense in there today. She could feel your gaze, unwavering, always looking straight at the truth.
If the light returns to my eyes, I think I will take up painting.
Painting?
That's right! She's the landscape painter in sound, after all. I will paint the two of you. I promise. Woohoo! I can't wait, Lemore!
I owe you my thanks too, Apollo. Thanks, Mr. Wright. But for what? You reminded me I need to hurry things along. On my secret mission, that is. Right, your secret mission.
Apollo, Trucy, I hope that we will meet again someday soon. You bet! Me too!
Aww. And so, like a ballad, the trial flowed on and on, until it came to the end. Thanks to the trial, the guitar serenade was a huge hit. Prosecutor Gavin's even more dazzling to look at now. But there's something I want to say to that guy. Next time you write a ballad,
have them catch the killer at the end.
So fucking funny. Someone died. I love how lighthearted they make murder to be. But I mean, what fun is an Ace Attorney game if they don't do that? We got a new episode, kids. Okay, I'm saving this time. Now I'm gonna make the same mistake I did last time, alright?
We did it. We beat another chapter episode. Whatever. Oh my goodness, the next one is going to be a doozy. Oh god, I'm not really looking forward to it. And it's not a frustrating one. It's just kind of like a, a story type. But yeah, that's something. We're making good progress on this, right? We're getting close to beating the game of dudes. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna pick it up again another time. For you guys, it won't matter because videos have been scheduled daily. This is like the most efficient I've ever been when it comes to videos. I'm putting out videos daily. I'm scheduling them daily, dudes. The backlog is quite a thing. These are super easy to put out especially because I love the game so much. And it's also easy to just like edit for me. Hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys continue watching. You don't have to if you don't want to. I can understand if you don't want to. But, if you have made it here, thanks. Like, I really put this out without the intentions of ever, like, garnering much of an audience to it. I'm just really doing it because I want to put the videos out there, and I also love this game. Despite the fact that I got really frustrated a few times in the middle of this case, but... that's just how it is. When you love a game, there's easy things to get mad at about it, Not every game, there's no game that's perfect. But yeah, so see ya around, you mother trucking beautiful babies. I don't know. I never know how to end these things. All right, goodbye.